from bass to bubbles.
Hello, Davey again from North Spars. So then, I want to talk to you about a particular project, which is the one we're on now. This went through a major transformation. Really, the garden was really overgrown, very dated if you like. So what we wanted to do was transform it and really modernise it and make it very, very low maintenance. What we had to do really was put a complete brand new fence line. As you'll see in the video, we kind of dug out 50 tonne of earth, okay. We completely transformed the way the garden looked prior to what you'll see now, give it some great lighting and basically made a very, very more usable space and more up-to-date and modern. So let's take a look. Well, overall this is a Trex composite decking. However, in this area here, what you'll see is we've got it absolutely sort of topsoiled off. We're just waiting for a decision from the customer. Do they want turf where they can cut it themselves or an artificial like lawn? We can do either or. In this area here, I want to talk about this because underneath this area is a service. It's very important that when you do your surveys on composite deckings or landscapes that you identify where the drains are. Okay, you would never ever deck over a service. Beneath here we have a drain that needs to be accessible at any given time. So what we've done here, we'll give it a bit of feature, which I think looks really good. However, should it need to, this can be lifted and that service hatch can be obviously serviced should it need to. Every good landscape deserves a good lighting plan. Our team of professional electricians from North Sparks have installed just that. In and around the garden we have lights to illuminate, i.e. lawned areas, decking areas, okay, so you can use the decking all year round, at night particularly for safety, okay, and ambience. To turn the lights on, it's a very convenient point, just here. And this looks very, very, very impressive in the latter months or the darker hours. So other than the lighting plan that our team of electricians from North Sparks fitted, they've also fitted in very convenient places some outdoor power points. In this garden we have 4, okay, we've got 1 here, 1 over in the corner there, and a further 2 down on the lower part of this garden. So it's very important that when we come and do the survey that we discuss the lighting plan and points in the garden where you're going to be able to have power. So when the electricians turn up on the day, they have an idea and a plan of where things are going to go. So prior to this job starting, to move around the garden was very, wasn't so good. So what we've done is we've created these great steps, enabling the customer to get in and around the garden quite easily. In this particular job on Trex, we used tiki torch main decking, and you can see that's broken up with a spice drum border. It looks really, really good and gives the garden a lot of definition. We broke it up by creating this planted area on the top here, which is picture framed with the spice drum. Not everybody wants a 100% low maintenance garden. In this case, this is to allow the customer to plant out with shrubs, flowers, etc., to give it a real splash of colour in the spring and summer months. Also, we put a brand new boundary fence around the whole perimeter of the garden, again giving it a great new look. And finally, we put in the stainless steel and glass balustrade. So let's talk a little bit more about the stainless steel and the glass balustrade. We installed this most importantly for safety. Obviously the garden is split level, so there's a height difference between where I am now and the bottom of the second level of the garden, so safety is paramount. It also looks elegant, okay, it allows the customer to see through the glass the expanse of the garden, and remember, in the sunnier months it heats up these surface areas. So on the whole it looks a great feature and works with the Trex decking. So I want to talk about is the features. Again, Trex is a great product to work with to create features in colour. As you can see, we've created a feature here across and below the glass balustrade. Customer can put plant pots on there, you know, garden ornaments. It would just look a great effect. Behind me, we've got the we've made good use of the space basically. As you can see here, great little space. You know, if you had a wood burning stove, great place to store logs, okay, but really making most of the areas that we had and making them very, very practical and usable. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of this garden. Such as areas like this, by the way, this has just been shingled. It's a pathway to the shed. Okay, you don't have to Trex your whole garden, but just remember, Trex has a 25-year warranty. Okay, at North Spas we are pro Trex installers. Okay, so we enforce that warranty. Your job will get a registration once it's complete. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.
Spas from base to bubbles.